what's going on,
All right.
Empire Warriors? Now we have another topic that we want to cover with you guys, and I believe this topic is very, 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 what's that word?
Scientific.
No, it's not scientific. It's very relatable.
Oh yeah, relatable. Yeah.
Relevant
Relevant
to
to-
our members
Yeah.
and to a lot of people.
Okay,
And
since
matter of
that
fact,
younger-
I think a lot of our members, this is the issue that they need to be listening to, and they need to be covered. So, with that being said, the topics today we're going to be talking about training and drinking.
Ooh.
Because
That's
I
gonna be
know,
interesting.
yes, I know a lot of our guys. They come and train and they get lit on the weekend, and a lot of people actually, not just our guys. That's their problem. Really, is the drinking aspect that they just can't cut.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, I have Coach Derry with me, and Coach Stan with me, and so we're gonna be covering the training part.
Yeah.
Right? So, but we need a drinking
Someone.
expert. So we
got
invite
an expert now.
a drinking expert.
Oh, yes.
And that will be our head of marketing, Miss Michelle.
Oh!
Miss Michelle, our drinking expert.
Our expert of the day.
Shots.
I'm not
Shots.
a drinking expert, guys. Disclaimer.
So she's gonna be speaking from the drinking side. All right. Anyway, let's get into it. Training and drinking. Have you done it?
Yeah.
Okay. You went and drink Friday night. Go to train on Saturday
Yeah.
or any other day. You've done it, right?
I've done it. I mean, I don't do it now, but I've done it before.
Okay. I've done it plenty of time. When I was in the Marines, I went out and drink on Wednesday, and then the club gets shut down at 2, go home by 2:30, and then I have to wake up at 4:30, go on a run. So I've done it. I'll go on a run, Hangover or whatever. So I've done it, and occasionally I'll go out and have a wine and come back, train the next day. What about you?
I've done it before too.
Yeah.
Well, when I first started, I didn't know better, to be honest with you. So I was still kind of like liking to go out and stuff with friends and whatnot.
Right.
Pretty balanced life. And then didn't realize, keep forgetting that, oh, shoot, I got to go to the gym the next day. So sometimes I cut it off short. Sometimes I didn't with the drinking night out. And then went to the gym. Yeah, I've done it before. Not now, not anymore, but yeah, done it before.
Okay. I feel left out.
We've got
Drew
our
doesn't
big
do
here.
it at all.
Yeah,
This is a good one.
I don't
His-
really drink. I don't drink.
He's pure.
Yeah.
Wait, when we
I
went
used
to
to- I
Pork
used to-
and Scrooge, you went?
No,
you
you
didn't?
didn't.
Damn.
I got water.
You gotta stay away from us. From the members. All right. So, but you don't drink at all.
I used to drink, but then I stopped for it. It's been
Sober,
3 years.
yeah?
Yeah. Been sober.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but you drink and then you train before.
Not really.
No, not really.
I would pass out. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Lightweight.
All right. So let's get into it. So first and foremost, why should you do? Well, no, I don't think we should go into that yet.
First and
because I
foremost,
wanna-
let's do a shot.
Now you can see
Wow.
who's the expert. Okay, first and foremost, I want us cover. We all know that it's not probably something that we should do.
Yeah.
But why is it so hard to not do it? Now?
Why is it so hard not to do it?
Yeah, why is it so hard to let go of drinking? And then,
Well, these days I don't drink and train the next morning
Right.
because the way I train now is like way more intense than like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
So
you
if
made,
if
the
I
conscious
drink,
effort
yeah,
to
if
not
I
do it.
drink and train, I would die. I would
Mm.
die during my training. I think
yeah.
I'll be like struggling, and I mean, I experienced that before, so that's why I don't want to do it again. But yeah, before I think back in my early 20s, I could do that. Like go out, party till like 3 a.m. on Friday and then come to Empire Saturday morning. I mean, I feel better after I train. Like, but during the training, I was like dying, and now I don't want to do that. And also, like, if I want to drink, like, or if I want to party, like, I party. I don't want to be like halfway and then okay, I have to go home. Because even now, because I'm in my late 20s now, even 2 glasses of wine, it affect me the next day when I train. So I would rather go out on the night that I know I'm not training the next day. Yeah.
Well, I think this topic is, drinking is it's an issue that is hard.
I think everybody would.
Yeah, drinking is like, we're trying to solve age-old question. A lot of people have this issue of drinking, and not just drinking in fitness, drinking in money, drinking in, I don't know, just relationship, right? So I mean, it's quite hard to try to give advice, in the hope that people doesn't or people stop drinking after listening to this. But what we can cover today is kind of what is the effect of drinking and training, right? So maybe people know that these are the actual risks of drinking to your training, right? So, but with that being said, obviously, a lot of it is emotional. I would say, I go drinking because I want to hang out with my friends, and if I don't drink at the time everybody drinks, sometimes it just doesn't feel right for me. Yeah, peer pressure. So there's a lot of that, and on top of that, I don't think about training as more priority, especially now. Right? There's no like a specific goal that I want to get into. So I could just kind of like go float my boat whenever, you know what I mean? Go with the flow. Where before, when I was a track athlete, I'm trying to hit this time. I have a goal. I'm like, nope. I think about training all the time. I don't think about just partying. I don't care about if I'm not drinking or not. I want to hit this number the next day. So where now it's kind of like, we can go out. Yeah, so.
I think it's kind of like a lifestyle also. If you're used to it, it's kind of just kind of, well,
You're always like-
I have problems with boba.
Well, yeah,
Boba.
especially
Problem with
talking
boba. Yeah.
another topic.
Okay.
Another topic, sugary drinks.
Sugary drinks.
That's also.
So yeah, it's a lifestyle choice, I think. Which ones are priorities for now? Like for now, like Elbert just mentioned before, and you mentioned it before too, Melle. Like for now, you know that your training is going to be a little bit more intense than you were before. So you made that conscious effort of not mixing the two.
Yeah.
So it's just like a lifestyle choice. Priorities. Where do you put your priorities right now?
Yeah. And I think also the level of hangover. These days, the hangover is worse.
Well,
Or
as
at
you
least
get
for me,
older,
yeah.
Well, I'm
So-
not saying older, like that.
When I wake up, I'm like, oh my god, I can't even make it to the gym. Before, the hangover was like pretty bad,
Manageable.
but I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
it's okay, I'm gonna fight through it, I'm gonna go to the gym.
Damn.
But now, when I wake up with a hangover, I'm like, I can't even move from my bed, so I can't even make it to the gym.
Yeah.
So let's go into that. Like, why should you? What's the effect of drinking and then training, or why shouldn't you drink if you are consistently training?
The most common effect that you have from consuming alcohols is dehydration. Consuming alcohols dehydrate you, and then when you dehydrate it, your body doesn't function properly. Then when you go for training, like during hangovers or drinking and training mixes together, your body's gonna get overheat because it doesn't have enough hydration. And then that's it. That's pretty much just downhill from there.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the most common thing that you can get from drinking.
Oh,
Same.
Same.
Diuretics, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, diuretics. Yeah.
Hydration, diuretics. You feel like going pee, stuff like
Yeah.
that, and you drink a lot. So.
for you, hangover. So I would say, like, obviously, you're not getting the quality of sleep that you need. That's one of it. Especially training, you need that resting period. Alcohol itself is not a macronutrient. nutrition per se, right? Alcohol is alcohol, and it's just empty calories most of the time. So, you know, one beer is, I'd say about 200, 300 cal, right? And we only drink one beer. You know what I mean? A lot of the time, some people, max is some people's warm up. So, you know, you got a lot that have high tolerance in alcohol. They'll drink 4 to 5 beers. Right?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, I have 9 shots with me. Right? So.
What? Where?
So anyway, you know, these are empty calories and excessive amount of calories just gonna get stored as fat. So now you are kind of putting all these fat, even though if you're dieting well, guess what? If you're drinking, you're gonna get those fat from alcohol, right? Slows down MPS, muscle protein synthesis, which is what you need for your muscle to recover, right? Once you create micro tear, MPS happen, and if you consume alcohol, it slows that down. That's one aspect of it. What else? Not enough sleep, hangover. So yeah, I mean, empty calories. It's just, I would say, the mood itself is messed up. You know, when you wake up, not getting that good sleep, on top of dehydration and everything else, you just wake up. Some people regret it, right? Like, I'll have a big nights out and then wake up with that headache, and then you just become unproductive the next day, I would say. Now you're trying to kind of balance out what you've done the night before. So training-wise, it's not the best thing to do, to be drinking and training.
Yeah.
But we do understand some people need that aspect to just be a part of their lives, right? So with that being said, by the way, did I miss anything else? I think there's.
No, I think
we cover a lot of it, right? What you should
There be
do.
an effect on coordination.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
And
reflex
form,
with
maybe.
Form,
It's like,
especially like
yeah.
do burpee. You know.
That's
Basically
burpee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question though. Well, I don't think this is a question, but I think I know what happened. So I remember this one time I was hangover, but I ended up running super fast.
What?
I think it was just here. Just kidding.
Combined
I think it was just
So
there.
so we have this thing called a physical fitness test,
Yeah.
a PFT, and we've done it at least once a year. And then part of the PFT is a 3-mile run.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
So
long way.
it's a pull up, a 2 minutes sit up, and a 3-mile run. And then that pull up, sit up, I'm pretty strong, really good at it. But that 3-mile run is something that I always bump at.
Okay. You got
So
16
my time
minutes.
is, no,
17 minutes.
my fastest time is 18 minutes.
Okay,
Not hangover.
Not hangover.
But at the time, like before that, I used to be running like 20 minutes or so. And then I remember I went drinking. I was like, my time's like 22 minutes. Now I'm running like 19:30 something.
Oh.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
actually,
actually,
yeah. So I did pretty good actually.
So
And I was
drink
like,
and train.
yeah.
Okay, everybody. Drink and train.
So not lifting, maybe running.
Maybe running.
I think at that time I could have run faster if I was an
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's not because of drinking itself, but hangover wise, maybe it kind of like took me the focus of not breathing, like you know, instead of focusing on my breath, I was like, God damn it, my head.
Or maybe you were like, I think I'm not, because you know you're gonna run slower, so you run faster, kind of thing.
Perhaps, I don't know, but that's like a rare occasion.
Okay.
Most of the time, I know that once you went drinking, the next day, I don't lift as heavy, right? Especially I'm going by like a 3x5 or anything like that. I don't lift as heavy anywhere. If I want to hit 80% or 90 and above, I don't get there, you know, when I'm drinking. So, oftentimes, no, it does slow you down. It doesn't give you the strength or whatever that you need. Right? Now, jumping into drinking and training. If you do have to drink, what should you do so that way you have a better kind of training session the next day.
Lots of water.
I was about to say
Yeah.
that. Lots and lots of water,
I
definitely.
have this one trick. I don't know if
Oh,
this is like
okay.
or
Experts.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is what we
This
got
is the
here.
expert.
If I drink a lot, and I drink a lot, you know, the next day if I have to wake up early or, I mean, preferably not training because for me, I cannot do that anymore now. But to help with the hangover and all that, I chug a big glass of water and then I take norit, the charcoal pill, before bed.
Yes,
Somehow
yes,
it works. The next day I don't get.
Absorbs the poison.
I guess so.
Absorbs the.
By the way, it's a disclaimer. We're not trying
Yeah,
to
we're
tell
not
you
trying to
that
tell
you
you
should
to
do
do
this.
that. Yeah, I'm just sharing my
We're not,
personal
it might
experience.
work.
We're not sponsored by Norit too.
Not
Not
sponsored.
if you want, sponsor us. Just kidding.
Sponsor me.
But
I'm sorry,
yeah,
maybe not.
water definitely helps though. Lots of water, flush your
Yeah.
system out, get you ready again. Just,
Yeah.
you know, dehydrated, put some water in.
Yeah.
Definitely. Have you
That-
got any more?
So I don't know.
Norit, yeah.
Mm.
Just norit before bed. And then if you don't have norit, what's the thing? The one in the US?
Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah.
Alka-Seltzer.
Cider the next morning.
Well, that's
But
like
that
aspirin
doesn't.
and stuff.
I don't know. Yeah. I never
That's like
took it.
paradox. Like yeah,
Adam
like
cider.
aspirin, but
They're kind of like
the
aspirin. Yeah.
yeah, that kind of helped. But I think for me, norit works better.
What do you guys think? What should they do if they do drink?
Rest.
Yeah, we got water.
Lots of water and rest.
Mm.
Oh, and do we have to train? Oh,
Yeah.
let's say you have to test tomorrow. What you
Good
gonna do?
idea, like-
Okay, well, obviously water. I mean, alcohol is, I guess some people say it's a form of toxin as well. I guess if you can, so you want to flush it out.
Yeah.
Definitely water. Electrolytes
Yeah.
definitely help prevent the dehydration. Now, say if you don't have, say if you have to train tomorrow, what kind of program would you do? For me personally, if I'm drinking, I do like a run after, just to kind of sweat
Flush
it
it
out.
out, yeah.
I don't know if that's what's the scientific aspect behind it, but I do feel a lot better once I run.
Okay.
I feel a lot better once I run. I don't try to lift or anything, just because I feel so sluggish.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch anything heavy, you know, like. So I don't like that. I feel also a little bit bloated.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to run instead of heavy lifting.
I used to do that body attack classes. Like last week was one of that. So it's like more like cardio stuff, right?
Okay.
So it's like body attack classes, or not the body pumps, not the ones with the weights, just the one that you just move. Yeah, I think that's kind of the same. I suppose. Just sweat it out.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah. So that's for me. If you do during train, I think to each of its own. Find the one that kind of make you function a bit better right after drinking. Should you train after drinking?
Personal opinion? Maybe not. No, I don't think so. If you're planning to go out drinking the night before, just plan your training days, not the day out, not the morning after. It'll be like the day after, like the day after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So plan wisely. I would say plan wisely.
Okay.
Night outs and training days.
Okay.
Skip training. No training.
You're not drinking.
I don't know.
You're not
I
drinking.
think I'm a big believer to show up to the gym.
Just
Yeah,
show up.
because even though you just half-ass program, just to build that habit for me. Now, if you're at a certain level where you already have the habit of coming to the gym and it's not a problem anymore for you to get yourself to the gym, perhaps just you'll have a better time getting rest instead of training itself, right? But at a beginner stage, well, try not to take
Keep
that
showing.
pattern of like coming in, because it could become an excuse. And what if you drink all the time? You know what I mean? You just not gonna show up all the time, right? So I just calm, don't put out as much. Drink more than you do train when you are here. Drink, do a little bit of training, drink, do a little bit of training.
As in water.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, drink water more.
Not the drinking.
So
Water.
and be careful,
Yeah.
depending
Yeah.
how much dehydrated Now, if you really, really hangover, I mean, if it's bad that you just, it's hard for you to get out of the bed, don't push it.
Yeah.
Just rest.
Stay home.
Suffer. Think about
Think
what
about
you
it.
did.
That's the internet before.
Yeah. So yeah, if, I guess okay. Like just to reiterate, if it's not that bad, like you
Come
you
to
just
it.
have a few drink that you could definitely function out of. It's not that critical. I would say come. Don't train so hard. Just be here to build the habit, not
Yeah.
build the muscle. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
right.
yeah.
But if you are having a bad day, waking up, or you're drinking more than you usually drink, something that only you guys could gauge about this, then yeah, stay at home. That is the most recommended things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Or go out with a friend that you can keep accountable for. Before, she used to be our Empire Fit Club member too, but she moved. Miranda, if you're watching this, so I like to go out with her. She's my friend. She's a loyal member of Empire as well. And
Yes.
when we go out, she's the one that okay, let's go home. Like we want to train tomorrow, so we're like,
Cool. Yeah.
yeah.
That works.
or like, okay, this is gonna be our last drink. We're gonna work out tomorrow. And the next morning, because she's such a morning person, she always wakes up first, and then she's like, hey, let's go train. And then if there were a few days that I was like, oh, I cannot. And then when she come back from the gym, she's like giving me all this like shit. See, you didn't wake up. You told me you want to go to the gym. And then the next weekend, or like,
That'll be like.
yeah, the next go out, I was like, I'm gonna make sure I go with her.
So have
So,
some
yeah,
friends that
have some
can
friends
keep you
that
accountable.
keep you, yeah.
Keep you on your toes. That's good.
I think that's what we have here.
Yeah.
Also, all the guys are like, hey, you're coming tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So it's something to do.
Yeah, and I feel bad too, because we promise our
Yeah.
friend to like go
Yeah.
with them, and then we're like, nah, I'm too tired. Like,
Yeah, agree.
yeah.
All right. Well, to wrap it up, anybody else have something to add? No.
Yeah.
To wrap it up,
Let's go to the.
that's what's gonna happen if you drink. All right.
Yeah.
You slow down the process of your training, or the journey.
Progress.
The progress. There you go. So you're gonna slow it down. There's no way around it. But obviously, for some people, it's more important to still go out and drinking. And if it's that important to you, then I guess just know that that's what's gonna happen. And when you do train, make sure you be mindful of how much effort you put out, how your body feel that day. Drink a lot of water and so on. So that's all what we can do, right? We don't expect people to stop drinking from this stop,
Yeah.
right? But at least you guys now know the whole thing, what you
What
should
to
do.
expect.
Yeah, what you do. So that's it for today. Anybody else have anything to add?
Yeah, we cool.
I think that's it for today, guys. If you guys still have any question about this, or if you guys want to have a chat with us as far as like training wise, any kind of topic, feel free to let us know. Feel free to talk to us and reach out to us to our Instagram DM. I'll see you guys on the next episode.
Bye.
Peace.